Flow is when you're totally in the moment and you're just being in the moment and you're riding the waves. You're being like water, like Bruce Lee would say. You're just going with it, but it requires clear goals and immediate feedback. So you obviously have being mindful, being able to observe things in an uncritical way is huge. And one of the things that we're observing is like the four foundations of mindfulness. You're observing the body, feelings, mind states, and mental objects.
Mm.
It's pretty much it. And so learning how to just bring that quality of being, that way of being into whatever you do, work, love, and play. And so for me, it created an opportunity for me to not only practice, but if you want to learn something, you teach it. This is what I learned early on. If you want to learn something, you teach it. And if you want to keep something, you got to give it away.
Mm.
And so once again, it was like a perfect storm for me to be able to just be creative about how I could talk about this process, how I could talk about this idea of being able to, understand that suffering is something that's part of life, and that there's a cause and there's a cure and there's a process, there's a path that you can get on to actually alleviate or get beyond suffering. And so being able to translate that into language where people could hear it, and the sports is really fascinating because there's a beginning, middle, and end. So anyway, so to be in flow, you have to have clear goals and immediate feedback, but there has to be this balance between challenges and skills. So it's like you have to be out of your comfort zone. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not learning. If you're not pushing or moving, but as you can see, ambition can be overwhelming. So it has to be this idea of having being challenged, but being out of your comfort zone, but learning, continuing to develop your skills, knowledge, and experience, or become a learner. Actually, to be a seeker, it
Mhm.
requires that.